Hey everybody, this is David with the 4-Day Money Making Blueprint, otherwise known as Conversations with Travis. Sitting in my little room in my house that I do my work in, and my wife has affectionately labeled it my humble room. Behind me you see all these files here. Each one of these files represents somebody who has purchased this course. And I started this filing system because I was getting so much email, so many customer testimonials and feedback, and it was pretty amazing. And the reason my wife calls it my humble room, though, is because sometimes when you have some success and you start to, things start to finally go right for you, you lose sight of why you did things in the first place. In each one of these files, there's a story behind every purchase that's made, and a lot of people tell me their stories. And you can come in here and you open these files and you get grounded immediately. It's very humbling and heart-wrenching sometimes. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Sometimes I'll sit in here and I'll read, stories of people who have lost their jobs, people who, their husband got sick and can't work. They're desperate to try to make money. Single moms with children that are working 2 or 3 jobs, never see their family. It's pretty heart-wrenching, and it'll ground you immediately and make you remember why it is exactly that you're doing what you're doing. And I never should lose sight of it, because I have my own story for why I got online. And real quick, my wife and I had adopted a baby girl when she was 5 weeks old. There was some paperwork errors that were made, and the adoption was overturned. And we've been fighting for her for the last 3 years now to try to keep her with us. And of course, that's racked up several $1,000s in attorney's fees. Got to the point where I had taken out loans. I could no longer make the loan payments. So I was desperate. I got a second job, and then I wasn't with my family at all. So I eventually found my way online, and it was so hard to try to figure out how to make money. It seems so easy. Some of these TV commercials you see, some of these sales letters you read, you think you're going to be rich overnight, and it doesn't work that way. Thankfully, I was persistent enough. I got it figured out. I got real lucky in the beginning. I struck a very successful campaign, and I was able to get those legal fees paid off. And our daughter's still with us. We're still fighting. But it's very heart-wrenching, very desperate times when you face losing a child. And these people behind me, all these stories in these files, there's a lot of people out there that are as desperate as we were. So I never want to forget that I have a job, and I take that responsibility very seriously. So I'm going to give you every tool, do my very best to make sure that you're successful online as well. Okay, so real quick, what is the series all about? What is this program, and why is it getting such amazing feedback? Well, the first thing is a lot of the emails that I get, the people can't believe the value for the money. Okay, it's a one-time payment, a very low payment. You can scroll down a little bit, see that price right there. And people just can't believe how much information they're getting. And the second thing that happens is they can't believe how clear things have become now. These light bulbs have gone off in their heads. The mist is cleared. It no longer is this really huge, complicated puzzle. I give you step-by-step instructions on how to put this internet marketing puzzle together. So you first start out with an 80-page ebook, and I wrote it like a novel. People think this is just the coolest idea. I don't know if you've picked up some ebooks in the past, but they're very dry, very technical. A lot of times it's hard to even get through them. So most people don't. They quit and don't put into practice what is in the book. So I wrote mine like a novel. It focuses on this single mom, and she gets these mysterious visits at night. And it happens to be one of the most well-known internet marketers on the planet, Travis Sago, and that's why I named the book Conversations with Travis. I have his permission to do so. He's a great guy. He's the developer of the bum marketing method. So anyway, you get to know him, you get to know his theories, and it kind of paints an overall picture of how you're going to go exactly online and make money. Okay, and then you jump from the book over into the members area. Like I said, one-time fee, no monthly membership dues or anything like that. You go there and you have access to over 15 hours of video. Okay, now those videos are constantly changing, evolving. I'm adding to them. Things change on the net very quickly. So I keep abreast of all the changes, and I make changes to the videos when necessary. So you get access to these 15 hours of videos, and it takes you step by step. And I haven't left a single thing out, okay? That's what a lot of programs, they assume you know some things about internet marketing or computers in general. And a lot of people, when they first get online, they don't. They get online with absolutely no, they can check their email, they can turn on their computer, but they don't know much about internet marketing. So I went back and I checked all my notes when I first got online. I haven't left a single little detail out. Everything is there that you need. Okay, and it's constantly growing. We're also getting ready to add a forum, so all these hundreds and hundreds of members can start interacting with one another, and they can share their success stories. Maybe they can help you out if you have a question. That's another thing. You can always email me. You don't buy this program. It's a once and done thing. You have constant access to me. People ask me questions all the time. Some things they might not be clear on, so I'll make another video. I'll let all the members know that there's a new video added that answers some questions that people are having. And it's really an amazing community we've built. And like I said, you have access to this program because I've made it so affordable. I could be charging 10 times what I am charging, and I want you to understand why I did that. I love these stories. This is as much satisfaction to me as the money making part of it. Of course I want to make money. Who doesn't? That's I'm not kidding anybody. That's why I'm online. However, when my wife says, honey, your head's getting too big to fit through that door, you need to go sit there in your humble room and take these files down and read and exactly remember that there's that mom out there that has a couple kids that she's trying to feed, and she's having to work 2 jobs to do it. There's that person out there whose son is sick and he can't work, and she's trying to help her family. It's just story after story after story, and it'll get you down, but what it does is it motivates me to provide you with every single tool that you need to give you the best chance of success online. Okay, that's why I have them here. And it is very humbling. Like I said, I take my job very seriously. I know that I have a huge responsibility to the people that make a purchase from me, and I promise you that I'll never forget that. And I've got the files to make sure I don't. And the wife that kicks me in the butt every once in a while, kicks me in here and tells me to get myself grounded again and get out there and make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So you have that promise from me. Okay, so now what you need to do is go ahead and scroll down. I got a little bit of a sales letter there. I've got a list of what's in every single video, what you can expect to get. Great price on it. I'd go ahead and pick it up today, and I will see you in the members area. Thanks for taking a few minutes with us. Bye.